Former Romney policy advisor Sarah Lenti with us right now. Sarah, what did you think of that? Not so much Donald Trump inviting Mr. Romney to come, but Romney going there, talking to him, weighing a cabinet appointment.
Initially, it was surprising. His March 3rd speech this past year was very tough on Donald Trump, and he talked about trickle-down racism. He talked about Donald Trump as being a phony and a fraud. But then again, I think Romney is a public servant at heart, and duty is very important to him. And I think the foreign policy space is something that he just eats up. He loves it. So while I was surprised, I also understood that if the president-elect calls you, you go and you take that meeting out of respect and probably out of interest.
Why do you do that? Why is that something done? If you've called the guy who's invited you a fraud and a phony, then don't you look like a little worm going to see him?
So I thought about this a lot this weekend, and on the one hand, again, he is the president-elect, and he could have said, I respectfully decline.
I've got laundry to do. I got to take the garbage out. Right.
Yeah, but if he really, if he's concerned about the way the administration is shaping up, and he thinks he can offer something to the table, that he can offer global credibility, and he can calm the fears of some moderates and establishment Republicans and even Democrats, then maybe he was taking that into consideration as well.
All right, no, you could be right, and I don't mean to make light of it. I just am amazed that the Governor Romney, more to the point, did it, given what he said. I could see Donald Trump, much to, his good judgment, decided it's time to bury the hatchet with a lot of folks and invite them to see him, but this one just blew me away. Also on policy matters themselves, Mitt Romney, if he were to be Secretary of State, has warned that Russia's a big problem. 4 years ago, he got laughed at for correctly citing the fact that it's the biggest global threat out there. I don't think he's changed his views on that. Donald Trump thinks he can work with Vladimir Putin. Maybe he can, but on a key issue, they're already at odds.
Hugely far apart on this. Romney, as you mentioned, in 2012 said that Russia was our #1 geopolitical foe.
And he was right.
He's right.
He was dead on right.
Yeah. He's right, and you can go back to Romney's book, No Apology, where he talks about Putin. Putin saw the dissolution of the Soviet Union as the #1 catastrophe of, he said, the 20th century. I mean, this is a man that wrote himself into the Constitution. Their nuclear arsenal is much larger than ours. They increased their annual military budget by 600% over the last, decade annually. I mean, we have major issues here with Russia, and Trump's been very clear that he thinks it would be interesting to try to work with Putin, and they're so far apart, and I don't know, could Governor Romney swallow it and just, take orders of the president to engage in that manner? I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird, but maybe I'm the only one who finds it so weird, but Sarah, obviously you have raised eyebrow reaction yourself. Sarah Lenti, former Romney advisor, great seeing you again. Thank you.
Thank you.